Let's explore an often overlooked and challenging area in the garden, the area beneath trees. Many gardeners struggle to find a plant that will not only tolerate the shade of a tree's canopy, but thrive amongst roots that are also competing for the same water, nutrients, and space. But fear not. Instead of leaving this space bare or resorting to mulch, why not explore the beauty of lush ground covers and perennials? Hello, this is Amy from Gardening Know-How, and I invite you to join us as we showcase a variety of plants that not only tolerate shade, but peacefully coexist with tree roots. We will help you transform this often neglected part of the landscape into a thriving and visually appealing space. Before you start digging, we wanted to offer a few do's and don'ts for gardening around trees. Do start small. The space between each tree root is small and only allows for a certain size planting hole. Be sure to look for small potted plants at the garden center to accommodate the limited space. Dividing mature plants into smaller sections before planting would also be recommended. Don't add new soil or a thick layer of mulch. Many trees possess shallow feeder roots located just beneath the soil's surface. When buried under more than a few inches of soil, these roots can swiftly become deprived of oxygen, leading to suffocation. For this reason, do not add a layer of new soil to this area. Don't damage the bark of the tree during the planting process. Any injury or wound to the tree's bark would serve as an open door for pests and disease. Do plant carefully. Certain trees with shallow root systems such as cherry, dogwood, magnolias, and maples may respond poorly when their roots are disturbed. You'll want to be careful when digging around these types of tree roots. If you encounter too many roots or a spot that is too limited in size for your plant, move to another spot and try again. First up, we have ferns. These shade-loving plants are perfect for adding lush greenery to the understory of a tree. Ferns are available in a variety of shapes and sizes, from delicate-looking maidenhair ferns to robust ostrich ferns that have been spreading nicely under 2 large maple trees at my home for years. These low-maintenance, shade-tolerant perennials thrive in the dappled shade provided by tree canopies, and their deep root systems allow them to not only compete for water and nutrients, but withstand fluctuations in moisture levels and soil quality. Hostas are the quintessential plant for any tough area of your garden. From dry soil to heavy shade, these plants are adaptable and a favorite amongst gardeners. They are most valued for their attractive foliage, which comes in a wide range of colors, textures, and sizes. From green to blue to yellow, and from small to large, these leafy plants add visual interest to any garden setting. Additionally, hostas are relatively low-maintenance plants, requiring little care once established. Hellebores, also known as Lenten roses, are another excellent choice for shaded areas. Not only are they known for their resilience and ability to withstand challenging growing conditions, such as under the canopy of trees, but they are also prized for their early season of bloom, providing a burst of color when little else is flowering. Their flowers come in a variety of shades, including white, pink, purple, and green, and many varieties boast intricate patterns and markings. Plus, their evergreen foliage provides year-round interest, making them an excellent choice for any shady setting. An often overlooked and underappreciated ground cover perennial is the Barrenwort, also known as bishop's hat, fairy wings, or by its botanical name of epimedium. This is one of the few plants capable of surviving and thriving in dry shade. They are a bit slow to establish, but should not be missed, especially when in bloom. The long sprays of charming flowers range in color from white to yellow to pink and bloom atop delicate-looking heart-shaped leaves that often have intricate patterns and colors. The next plant on our list looks too frail to flourish under the tough conditions of a dry tree canopy, but you would be surprised. Dicentra, commonly known as bleeding heart, is a favorite of mine, not only for its pretty foliage and flowers, but its unique ability to adapt to less than ideal planting conditions. The unique heart-shaped flowers that hang delicately from arching stems are available in shades of pink, white, or red. Their fern-like foliage also adds texture and visual interest when the plants are not in bloom. For additional foliage color and contrast, you may want to consider coral bells. Members of the vast Heuchera family, these leafy plants with a low mounding habit are perfect for tucking into shady areas of the landscape. The shade provided by trees actually amplifies the bright foliage colors, but the more shade that is provided, the slower the rate of growth. Speaking of foliage, that is exactly what these plants are known for. Heuchera is prized for its wide range of colors, including shades of purple, orange, bronze, and bright lime green. Their leaves often feature unique patterns and textures, adding visual interest to shaded garden spaces. Additionally, many varieties produce delicate bell-shaped flowers on tall stems in spring or summer, further enhancing their appeal. Next on our list is Columbine. Columbine is especially loved when allowed to naturalize in shady woodland areas, such as under the canopy of trees. They are known for their attractive fern-like foliage and unique spurred flowers in a variety of hues, adding a burst of color in spring and early summer. These blooms also have excellent potential as cut flowers, lasting up to 2 weeks in a vase. The last plant on my list today is a bit controversial. Ajuga, commonly known as bugleweed, is a low-growing evergreen ground cover that can grow in the shade of large trees where other plants, and even grass, are hard to establish. While it will thrive under the canopy of trees, it can become invasive and overtake an area quickly, so use this plant wisely. But the same aggressive nature of this plant also helps to swiftly suppress weeds, if that is an area of concern. Unlike many perennials that are grown only for their flowers, Ajuga is prized for its attractive, colorful foliage that looks nice all year long. The leaves, which come in shades of green, bronze, purple, and variegated combinations, showcase the small, spike-like flowers in the spring that are enjoyed by early pollinators. If you're interested in trying this plant but are worried about its aggressive growth, consider popular varieties such as Burgundy Glow and Black Scallop. They tend to spread more slowly than other varieties within the species. So there you have it, a few plant suggestions to help you create a thriving garden under trees. By carefully selecting plants that are well suited to the light and soil conditions beneath the tree canopy, you can create a low-maintenance and visually appealing garden space. And speaking of shade, if you're looking to add color to other dimly lit spots, check out our video on our top 15 favorite flowering plants for shade right here on our YouTube channel. Well, thanks for watching and happy gardening!